Triumph Speed Twin has always been my favourite model in their modern classic range. It just seems to have that right mix of hardcore style and some serious substance when you're riding it too. And for 2021, it's been seriously updated. So for starters, Triumph have been busy on that 1200cc engine. It's got 3 more horsepower at the top end and revs 500 RPM higher. It's got torque that's available lower down, and it's got 17% less inertia too, just to really help it get into corners and just handle that little better. They've also given it new forks, they've given it updated bigger Brembo monoblock brakes, and they've given it new Marzocchi suspension as well, just to really make it handle that little bit better. It's been slightly updated electronically too, although it still comes with the same 3 rider modes and the same traction control and ABS. There's no cornering ABS, there's no IMU. It's like the more basic element of the electronics. You don't get a quick shifter, you don't get your cruise control, but then on a bike like this you don't feel like we really need it. I've been riding it around today and I'm really taken back at how good it's been. It doesn't feel like you're on a 1200cc big powerful motor. Sure, it's only got 98 horsepower, but it's the torque where it really drives. Yeah, it's so smooth, you almost feel like you're on like a 600 or a 700. It just picks up with ease. There's no fighting in it, but there's loads of character, and the way it handles is amazing. They've really been to work on the new suspension, the new settings. It's got new lighter wheels too, which makes such a difference when you're changing direction. And I've got to say, it handles so much better than I thought it would. At first I was a bit dubious of it because it feels quite high up at the front, but as soon as you start riding it, it just makes sense. Sure, it's got a fairly long wheelbase and it's fairly heavy, but when you get going, it doesn't feel like it. It's a Speed Twin, it's a Speed Twin for a reason, and it just eats corners for breakfast. I absolutely love it, and it's addictive. The soundtrack is amazing, the brakes are incredibly strong, the ABS works really well, although it will cut in if you want to hit them really hard, but that's not a problem at all. But the thing I like about this most is just the last one was good and this one's just slightly better in so many different ways. The engine's smoother, it feels like it picks up quicker. You can feel that torque lower down as you're picking it up. The throttle connection's lovely, it just feels much more poised, and it feels like this is the package it should have been all along. It will set you back £11,000, and to be honest, I think it's worth it. As far as the modern classics go, I feel like this is the perfect mixture of just looking smart. It really does look the part. It's got this nice dash, it's got your LED lights, but then you've got your properly sprung suspension, you've got Brembo M50 calipers, you've got your Metzeler race day tyres. If you want something that you can ride to like a nice cafe on, you can go out on a Sunday afternoon and sort of pot around town and sit and look cool, but then you want to ride a bit quicker, you want to push it a bit harder, and you still want to be fairly comfy because it's a nice riding position, then this is the bike for you. It's stylish, it's classy, and you can ride it pretty fast. That literally ticks all my boxes, so Triumph, nicely done.